Hello, 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 Disney fans. I hope there's a few of you at least on here live right now watching. Jolly Julian here and ready to do some Disney trivia today. Again, our last one was a lot of fun. We had a great time. And hopefully we're going to replicate that today. Now, right now, I don't know if we have anybody in here yet, but if you are in here right now, type into the chat. I have made sure that I can see the chat now, which will be an improvement over last time. I will be able to actually see that you are here. Now, I'm noticing that my camera here is a little bit dark. It's a little on the dark side, but I want you to know both of these versions that you're seeing there of me are both live. They're both the same person. This isn't some weird avatar. All right, if you are on your live with me right now, type into the chat and let me know you're here. That's the only way that I'm going to know that we can get started. Well, actually, there's two ways I will know that we can get started with Disney Trivia. Number one is when you type into the chat and let me know that you're here. That will be the first step. Allison says I'm here. Hello, Allison. Great to see you. Or, well, see you. You see me. Hopefully it's great to see me. It's never great to see me. I don't know. I try not to look over at that monitor because that's where I can see me. I'm going to look right here. But it's good to, quote unquote, sort of see you here. And do we have anybody else yet? Otherwise, Allison, you are guaranteed to win today and win big. You might end up beating yourself, which there's a lot of philosophical ramifications that can come from that, I'm sure. We're going to wait because I'm sure more people are popping on in. As you get in, type into the chat and let me know you're here. And also, you can do what Allison and Princess Gina have done. Princess Gina is here joining us. Yay! Princess Gina, type into the chat and let me know you're here. Allison says, might even beat Nick. Hard to say. You know what? If Nick's not here, he can't defend his crown, right? So, you got that going for you. But Princess Gina is here. Allison is here. I see both of them in the Kahoot. There it is. It's back. Whether you liked it or not last time, the Kahoot is back. And you should be seeing on your screen right now how to join in. That's what you're going to use your little mobile device for, is for answering the questions when they come up. You just go to kahoot.it, not kahoot.com, not kahoot.net, not kahoot.yourmama, whatever. It's kahoot.it, and then just put in the code 590059. It's right on the screen there for you, and you will be able to join Princess Gina and Allison, who right now are ready for a head-to-head battle of Disney trivia. But we're going to give it just a few more minutes here. Gina, type into the chat and say hi if you can, because I hope you're in the on YouTube, because otherwise I don't think you will be able to see or hear the questions. I don't know if it pops the questions up on your little device when it comes up or not, or whether the only way you can see it is by seeing it on YouTube Live. But go ahead and type in and let us know you're here. We're going to wait just a few more minutes, ladies, see if we get any other players in. Because, two-player Disney trivia, that's fun. But, 4, 5, 6 players, even more fun and certainly more challenging. So we're going to give it just another couple of minutes here. I hope you're both doing well. Uh-oh, we just lost Princess Gina. Well, that's no good. Now it's just Allison again. Allison, you know what? the other people are trembling at the thought of playing against you. That's what it is. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Means you're Princess Gina's back. She's, she thought about it and then she thought, no, I really should. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, I should. Okay, she's back. She's back. I love it. Hasn't typed into the chat yet, though, so hopefully she will be able to see the questions. Allison, how are things going for you? I assume you're still down south right now. How are things down there? I hope all is going well. Feel free to type in the chat and let me know how things are going. Looks like Princess Gina might be having some trouble, maybe some technical issues or something, because she is now gone again from Kahoot. She is not in a Kahoot kind of mood right now. She's kind of back and forth. All right. Let's see here. All right, I'm not seeing anyone else typing in yet. Allison says, it's going well. Fantastic. That's great. You know what? I was this close to doing a trip down to Disney in October. But because of some scheduling things and a few other things, we had to shift where we're going for this vacation. So instead, we're going to be going to the East Coast for just a few days instead of coming down to Disney for like 5 or 6 days like we were hoping to do. So I'm a little bummed that we're not going to get to go there, but I'm also excited to get out to the East Coast, which is someplace I've wanted to go for a long time. But I am really hoping to get back down to Disney sometime soon. Princess Gina back in again. We're still going to have to hold off here, though, folks, because I'm sorry, we don't have enough players right now. I'm going to feel really bad if we don't get enough players in here. We had about 10 people that had said they were either interested or going. Type into the chat. Oh, hopefully it will come back soon. Phantasmic is in rehearsals. Oh, cool. So they're not performing Phantasmic right now. Oh, yeah, I hope that comes back soon. I know that's one of their most popular shows there. I enjoy that one quite a bit, and I really enjoy that one in Disneyland. It's one of the few things at Disneyland that I prefer over Disney World. And now, granted, I've not seen Phantasmic in Disneyland in quite a while because I haven't been out there. But when I saw it last, which was, quite a few years ago, I love that they perform it in that little kind of water area. What is it called? The Rivers of America, I think. Right there. It's so much closer up. You get, and they got the pirate ship that comes right through there, and you can see everybody. It's a much more intimate feeling show than the one at Disney Hollywood Studios because it's such a large amphitheater and they have to have everybody so far away. But it's really cool. Allison says, yes, they have the better one, LOL. Yeah, they kind of do. But only, I think, just because of that venue. The other thing that there's two other things that I tend to prefer slightly at Disneyland over Disney World. One of them, no fault of Disney World's at all, is that Disneyland still has, as of now, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. You all know I love that ride, and they still have it. Disney World has not for a long time since they put in Winnie the Pooh. And then the other thing is there are aspects of their, not Haunted Mansion, their Pirates of the Caribbean that I prefer. I think their Pirates of the Caribbean ride is a better experience overall. Partially because you get to start it out in that the Bayou restaurant area there, and it's a really cool way to start that ride out. And then there's a few other small things that are different about it, and just kind of the way the ride goes, and a few of the scenes and stuff like that. That, as I recall, I kind of preferred that one over the one at Disney World. But again, they're both fantastic. All right, well, ladies. We've only got the two of you right now. We're going to wait. We'll wait just a couple more minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and play. We'll play around with just the two of you if you're up for it. But I need to hear from Gina in the chat to make sure that she can see and hear me, because I'm worried that if she can't, she won't even know what the questions are. I'm not sure. Allison, do you remember when we played last time? Were you able to see the questions on your mobile device? Or did you only have the things you could hit with the answers? Because if Gina cannot see or hear me, she's going to have some trouble. Allison says, I want to go back and visit so much. Haven't been since I was maybe 14. Disneyland, I assume. Yeah, absolutely. I know. I'd like to get back out there too. It's so hard when you're going to go somewhere. You want to go to Disney World because there's so much more to do there. You can go there for a longer time. It's so sequestered from the rest of the world, which is one of the magical things about it. One of the things that Walt desperately wanted it to have over Disneyland. And to go all the way out to California, I just rather go down to Florida. So I always end up going down to Florida. No, only the answers, says Allison. Okay, well, Princess Gina, you're going to have to type in the chat and let me know that you can see and hear me, because if you can't, we're not going to be able to play because we will only have one player that will be able to even see the question. So we'll just give another couple minutes here. It's really strange. We had 10 people that were interested. 2 of you showed, and I appreciate very much the 2 of you being here. These take a good amount of work to put together. I love putting them together as long as we have people to play. But they do take seriously a good amount of time to get everything ready. I have I broke it down into 2 different chunks so we could actually do 2 sessions so that if one person's really out in the lead, about halfway through, we will end that one and we'll do a second round. But again, that's only if we have enough players. So let's give it just another minute or two. Allison, I'm not hearing from Gina at all that she's got to be on there though, because otherwise, how would she see the code? Hey, you know what? I'm using this. I'm using my noggin here. You see, I'm using this. She must be able to. She must be able to see it, right? Allison says, we appreciate the time, your time and work on this. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Again, I don't mind doing the work as long as we have people that are interested in playing. Oh, no, now Allison's left. Oh, no. Maybe it kicks you out if you haven't been, if we haven't started yet. It says there are 4 watching on my end. Okay. All right. Well, where are the other players? We need some other players in here. Type into the chat. Let me know you're here. Get into the Kahoot and play. Don't worry. This isn't about winning or losing. Don't worry about whether you think your scores are going to be high enough or not. None of that matters. Just get into Kahoot.it on your mobile device or on your computer. There we go. Mom is in. Mom? Okay. Oh, not my mom. Not my mom. Mom, are you here? Probably not my mom. I don't think so. It's your mom. That seemed like it was a your mom joke, but it wasn't. It's not a your mom joke. Your mom's rocking because whoever's mom this is, mom is here. Is that your mom, Allison? Is that yours? I don't know. All right, you know what? We're going to go ahead and play a round of this right now because we've got 3 people in here, and we're just going to go ahead and play because the 3 diehard people are here. We'll see when we get done with that whether there's enough people for us to play a second round or not. This first round is going to be 12 questions. How quickly you answer does make a difference. Okay, so the quicker you can get your answer hit, the better. You'll have 4 options. Each one of these is multiple choice. You're just going to hit the matching color or symbol. It's got a color and a symbol for each one that matches your answer. And once all of the answers in, we'll see who scores the highest. All right, Mom, Allison, Princess Gina, and D. D is here. We've got 4 players now. That's all. Jason Y. Singer. All right, now everybody. See, you threaten to start the game. See, this is what happens. You threaten to start the game, and everybody's like, well, I better get in there now. I better get in there. Todd's done just talking. All right, we've got 5 players now. 5 players is definitely a Disney trivia game. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Everybody ready? Here we go. Let's get started. Let's get started. I thought that's what it wanted me to say, but maybe it didn't. You know what? I'm just going to go up there and click start. Just wait here. Don't go anywhere. All right, there we go. Disney trivia for Disney lovers, part 2. Here we go. Your first question. What does King Fergus give Merida for her birthday in the film Brave? What does King Fergus give Merida on her birthday in the film Brave? We might have had this question. This might have been the tail end question of the last game that we played. So we're starting right out with a nice easy one here. Everybody get your answers in there. Once all 5 of you have put in an answer, we've got 2 of the 5. Once all of you have put in an answer, it will show us what the correct answer is. 3 of you. All right, a couple of you are wondering. Remember, no Googling, no checking the internet. We're working on the honor system here. Of course, if you do that, it's going to take you longer to get your answers in. All right, all 4 of you got this right. Bow and arrow is absolutely correct. You hit the bullseye on the first question. We lobbed a nice, easy one in there. Brave, wonderful movie, very underrated, I think. And I remember when that movie came out, it got a lot of attention for how incredible the software program was that they had created to specifically create Merida's incredible red, curly, flowing hair. That was what got a lot of attention when that movie came out. All right, let's look at the scores. All right, in the lead right now, Allison in number 1 place, followed very closely by Mom. Don't know whose mom, but it's mom. Then followed by D, then Jason Y. Singer, Princess Gina in last place. Gina didn't even guess on that one. Oh, Gina. Or maybe you just guessed too late. Maybe you just guessed a little too late and that timer had just ticked out. All right, so Allison right now is the one to beat. All right, here we go. Next question. Everybody ready? What is the tallest attraction at Disney World? The tallest attraction at Disney World. Now, I think that means the attraction itself goes to the highest point. Is it Big Thunder Mountain? Is it Hollywood Tower of Terror? Is it Spaceship Earth or Expedition Everest? Get your answers in there. All right, this is a good one. All right, everybody got their answers in. Wow. All right. 3 of you thought that the correct answer was Hollywood Tower of Terror, and we're going to talk about why you may have thought that. But the actual answer is indeed Expedition Everest. Now, that was a little bit of a trick question because I believe the tallest point on Walt Disney World property is actually the top of the Tower of Terror ride. However, the ride itself doesn't go quite as high, I believe, as Everest does. That's where the tallest part, the ride itself, goes. So that was a little bit of a trick question there, but any of you that guessed Tower of Terror, I got to give you some props for that because that is actually, I believe, the tallest point at Walt Disney World is the building that the Tower of Terror resides in. All right, fantastic. Well, you know what's next. Let's look at the scores. You heard me. All right, there we go. Allison's still in the lead. Allison was the one that got that one right. That really pushed her lead forward. Nicely done, Allison. Mom still in second. Then D, Jason Y. Singer. Princess Gina still not on the board yet. Gina, I'm a little concerned about you here. I hope you're going to join us. Get in there with some of your questions, all right? And also, I just want to remind you, feel free to type to me in the chat because I have this nifty thing right here protruding out of the side of the screen where I can actually see the chat this time and not be able to read it because it's way the heck over there. All right, here we go. Time for next question. Who sang the song Great Spirits that played at the beginning of the movie Brother Bear? Was it Whitney Houston? Was it Aretha Franklin? Tina Turner? Or Beyonce? Ooh, Brother Bear. A movie that many of you Disney trivia buffs know by now. I have actually not ever seen. I still have not rectified that. I've heard from a number of people that it's a fairly good film. But that is one that has eluded my Disney grasp. All right, only one of you so far has gotten the answer in. You're all wondering, you're all pondering this one. That time is ticking down. All right, there we go. We got the answers in now. It looks like only 3 of you answered on that one, though. 2 of you said Whitney Houston. That was incorrect. The correct answer is actually Tina Turner. Only 1 of you got that one right. Let's look at the scores. Allison didn't get that one right, it looks like. Her score is still 1947, but Jason Y. Singer got that one right. Woo! Did you know that one, Jason Y. Singer? Or was that a guess? Type into the chat and let me know. I want to know. Was that a guess or did you really know that one? Because, hey, that just moved him up into second place, followed by Mom, then D. Princess Gina still not on the board yet. I wonder if Princess Gina is having some... princesses don't have technical issues. I'm willing to bet that princesses have like the best IT people on hand at all times in the castle. How could you possibly be having trouble? But I don't know. Feel free to type in the chat and let me know. All right, I'm still not seeing. I wonder if the chat is not updating. It's very possible it's not updating for me. I don't know. But right now I'm not seeing anything update. Somebody type something to me in the chat. So that I know that it's working. It's the best. You got to... Oh, Allison did. It's the best. You got to watch it. Brother Bear. Yeah, all right. You know what? I gotta check out Brother Bear. Allison says, then that's... I think I'm going to have to make that happen. All right, I haven't heard from Jason Y. Singer yet to admit whether that was a guess or not. But we're going to move on. Next question. Here we go. Maybe not. Let's try that again. Next question. Next question. I have to say it with authority. What is going? Oh, I know what just happened because I clicked on the chat here. Okay, Allison said, oh, okay, I saw that last one. Just a minute, I got to move my cursor back over here. I know what's happening now. I understand why this isn't working right. Okay, there we go. If I move my cursor to tap on the chat, it takes it away from the game, and then my nifty voice-controlled operating system here doesn't do its job. Next question. Ta-da! What is the name of Cinderella's stepmother? Is it Lady Tremaine? Is it Drusilla? Is it Madame Lenora? Or is it Berenice? Berenice. I love that name. Berenice. I don't think I've heard that name all that often. But of course, Tremaine, Lenora, and Drusilla. I guess I haven't heard those very often either. Wow, people got their answers in quick on that one. Only 2 of you, it looks like, answered on that one. Lady Tremaine is correct. And the 2 of you that guessed on that one, you got it right. Nicely done. Woo! All right. Well, let's see, who got some points for that. Let's look at the scores. Allison just increasing her lead, but Dee has moved up into second place. Looks like we're jockeying for second place right now. Allison comfortably in the lead with 2,927 points. Dee with 1,810. Jason Y. Singer with 1,705. Mom with 921. And Princess Gina still trying to find her IT person. Those castles are big. They're really big. It's kind of hard to find people. All right, next question. Next question. Leave a gap there. See, who is Violet's crush in the movie The Incredibles? Is it Timmy? Is it Tony? Is it Tori? Is it Toby? Timmy, is it Tony? Is it Tori? Is it Toby? Timmy, is it Tony? Oh, wow. No hesitation there getting the answers in. And the 2 of you that answered on that one said Tony. And you are indeed correct. Tony. Oh, poor Violet. Really working hard on that crush, isn't she? Oh, yeah. So are the rest of you that are not guessing, are you having technical issues? I'm a little concerned that the only person that's typed to me in the chat is Allison. So I think we're probably having some sort of technical issues here. It says that only 2 of you guessed on that one. So type into the chat. Anyone that's in here right now. I'm showing 4 to 7 people are in here, depending on which number I like over there. Type into the chat. Communicate with me. Let me know how things are going. Because if it's not working, we'll just do the 1 round today, and Allison's going to clean up because it seems to be working for her. But who knows? Let's look at the scores. You got to confirm that first. Let's look at the scores. Yeah, Allison got that one right. Dee, I believe, got that one right as well. Firmly in first and second place. Jason Y. Singer, Mom, and Princess Gina don't even seem like they're playing anymore. Dee says I'm here. All right. Well, Dee, you're obviously here. Yeah, you and Allison are both answering these. Seems to be working for the 2 of you. Jason Y. Singer, Mom, and Princess Gina are kind of just, folding up their tents and saying, you know what? There's just no way we're going to. You don't know what's going to happen. You just don't know. All right? So come on, stay in the game. You got this. Next question. How many animals live in Animal Kingdom? Oh, is it around 270, around 500, around 2,000, or around 3,000? Ooh. How many animals live in the animal kingdom? Man, oh man. Now, that does not include humans who are acting like animals, because if you've ever waited in lines at Disney World, you know, freaking people can be crazy. They're crazy. They're animals. Oh, they should be caged. All right, I think it looks like only Allison and Dee answered this one as well. One of you got it right. One of you got it wrong. The correct answer is around 2,000. One of you, the other one said it looks like around 270, but it is actually around 2,000 animals. And obviously that's going to include all the birds. I wonder if that includes the fish. Does that include the fish? I mean, fish are, they're fish, but they're animals, they're creatures. I wonder if they're counting those. But they got to be counting like the birds and all that stuff. Probably all the stuff that they take care of. there at the Animal Kingdom, those are the ones they're counting. Probably not counting the ones that just flew in from outside Disney World because word got out from all the other birds of how cool it is in the Animal Kingdom. That's the place to live if you're a bird. No doubt about it. Let's look at the scores. Allison still in the lead. D is moving on up. I think D might have got... Did D get that last one right? I think she might have. Moving on up here. All right. Well, it is getting really close between first and second. Jason Wise Singer, Mom, and Princess Gina have just given up. They're not even trying anymore. I'm not sure what's going on over there. They haven't typed to me in the chat, so I'm guessing we might be having some technical issues. So we might end after this first round. I apologize for that. Unless I hear from people that this is actually working and they're just not even trying. D says I did. D got it right. Allison, watch out. D is coming for you. Next question. Where does Moana live? And do not say on a movie screen because that is incorrect. Is it Polynesia? Is it Hawaii? Is it Fiji? Or is it Micronesia? All right, I expect the answers are going to come in pretty quickly on this one here. Yeah, I'll bet they are. All right. Ooh, no, all right. One of you answered. The other one's pondering. All right, it was a toss-up. All right, one of you got it right with Polynesia. Yep, actually, I thought the struggle was going to be kind of between Polynesia and maybe Hawaii, but our other person guessed Fiji. It looks like Fiji, the place more than anywhere else that I want to go on this world. I think in this planet right now because I want to go scuba diving there so badly. Want to go to Fiji really badly. But the correct answer was Polynesia. Let's look at the scores. Let's see who got that one right. Allison got it right. She did. She's just saying, D. No. You keep trying, you know. Allison is walking away with this one. All right. We are on question number 8 of 12. All right. So it's still anyone's game. If your name is Allison or D, because I'm pretty sure Jason Wise Singer, Mom, and Princess Gina have no chance right now. Doesn't seem like they're even trying. Again, type in the chat. Let me know you're okay. Jason Wise Singer, Mom, Princess Gina. Can you at least hear and see the game? Let me know how it's going here, because I always want to make sure that our tech is working right when we do these going forward. I want to make sure that everyone that wants to play is able to play. Everyone that's able to watch or wants to watch is able to watch. And the only way I know that is if you communicate with me. So type on in and let me know. All right. Next question. What is the slogan for the Monsters Incorporated? Is it "Don't look in the closet"? Is it "Screams better than dreams"? Is it "Boo hoo, boo you"? Or "We scare because we care"? Monsters Inc. You know what? I need to revisit both Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. I remember enjoying Monsters University quite a bit. I think that one kind of is a little bit underrated. I don't know. It's one of those sequels from Pixar that's kind of easy to forget was out there, but I remember enjoying that one a lot. I don't know. All right, both of you answered "We scare because we care." You know what? I think that might also be the motto of the slogan for Victoria's Secret. All right. Let's look at the scores. I don't think there's going to be any surprises here. Let's look at the scores. Yeah, both Allison and D got that one right, which means D is not any closer. Well, maybe a little, depending on how quickly you answered, right? Not really all that much closer, though. Allison is really walking away with this one. All right, we've got only a few more questions, 4 or 5 more questions left here. Next question. How tall is Spaceship Earth? Is it 180 feet? Is it 189 feet? Is it 170 feet or 160 feet? I love that. See, we just had a Monsters Inc. question, and we've got, what's his name? Mike Wazowski with one eye, right? All right. Ooh, one of you got it right. One of you got it wrong. You were both very close, only 9 feet off. Can't blame you for that. The correct answer is 180 feet, not 189. And you know what? Whichever one of you got that right, I want to know how you got that right. Did you bring like a measuring tape out there the last time you were there and, drop it down to somebody, hold that down there, and climb up to the top? How'd you know that? That's great. Well, let's find out by taking a look at the scores. Let's look at the scores. And indeed, it looks like D got that one right. D. Oh, moving up. All right, it's getting close. Allison, you were only 9 feet off. That's not bad at all. Not too shabby. But D is right on your tail. All right, let's keep moving on because now this is becoming a real game here. All right, here we go. Next question. What is Sully's full name in Monsters, Inc.? Is it Joshua Sully Sullivan? Is it Johnny Sullivan? Is it James P. Sullivan? Or is it Sullivan R. Furry? Woo! We have some Monsters Incorporated going on here. I think this is the universe telling us all that we need to revisit Monsters, Inc. Another one where one of you got it right, one of you got it wrong. Whoever guessed James P. Sullivan, you are correct. The other one was Joshua Sully Sullivan. It's a nice try. There's a little Sully in there probably threw you off a little. And it's very close. James, Joshua, you got the J right. But indeed, it is James Sullivan. Let's look at the scores. Who got it? Who got it? Allison got it. Oh, D. Oh, so close. Oh, D said on the last one it was a lucky guess on the Spaceship Earth one. So, hey, you know what? We'll take the lucky guesses, whenever we can get them. So, Allison just surges ahead again. 6,794 points. Too bad you can't turn those points in for anything valuable, but you're winning. So, rock and roll. Next question. What Disney World attraction has been sponsored by Mattel? Is it It's a Small World? Is it Toy Story Mania? Is it Peter Pan's Flight or Journey into Imagination? Get your answers in. We only have one more question after this one. One more question for Disney trivia tonight. We'll see if we have enough people to do it again, do another round, but I have a feeling we've only got 2 people right now, and that's just not quite enough to play Disney trivia, right? It's a Small World. You both got it right, which means Allison is still in the lead. All right. Oh, this is becoming quite the nail biter now. I think, I don't even know if you can catch Allison right now, D. I'm not sure what the point structure is exactly, but I do know enough to say that Allison's got to get this next one wrong, and you got to get this one right in order to win tonight's Disney trivia. Let's look at the scores. What is the difference there? Oh, I don't even know if you can catch her. Allison might comfortably have already won this one, but it's not over until it's over. So, all right, here we go. Are you ready? Get ready. Get ready with the answer pads. Next question. What is Mulan's male name when she disguises herself? Is it Wang, Ping, Ming, or Hong? Woo-wee. Oh my gosh. You didn't waste any time getting those answers in. Yeah, see, both of you wanted every single point you could get. You both got it right. The correct answer is Ping. We have some Mulan fans out there, at least 2 of them. Fantastic job. Let's look at the scores. And Allison is our big winner with 8,733 points. She got 9 out of the 12 questions correct. Fantastic. D in second place, no slouch, was 7430. 8 out of 12 questions right. It's that one question that hurt you there that Allison got right and you didn't. Jason Wise Singer in third place, but gave up after like 4 questions apparently. Only got 2 out of 12 correct there. But let's give it up for Allison. Type in the chat. Give Allison some love. Give D some love as well. I'm sending all the love out there right now. You both did fantastically. Jason Wise Singer, Princess Gina, and Mom, I think they have left the building. Hey, I beat Nick. Woohoo! And Allison says, thank you, Todd. She's very happy to have beaten Nick. Is it a bad thing that Nick has to not be here in order to not win? I don't know. But if anyone's going to ever give him a run for his money, it's going to be Allison. It's going to be D. It's going to be Jason Stamp, who couldn't be here today. He was hoping to be able to be here, but he had a last-minute thing with his family that he had to go to, so he sends all of his love as well. But there are challengers to Nick. And right now we have our new winner, Allison. Nicely done. All right. Well, we're going to hang out here for just a minute. If MD says, good job. Good job. Both of you did a great job on that. All right. Unless we have a couple of more players, we're probably not going to do a second round tonight. Maybe we'll try this again another time. There might just not. I'm worried about the technical issues that we must have had potentially. But Allison and D, you didn't seem. Did you have any technical issues at all? Type in Allison and D. Let me know if you had any problems visually, auditorily, hosting wise, anything. If you don't like the host, you can say that. I'll cry. I'm not above crying on camera. I'll do it. Only when I'm not supposed to. None on my end, says D. And Allison says no difficulties here. All right. Well, Princess Gina, Jason Wise Singer, Mom, if you're there, now is the time to type in the chat and let us know. Because if you're not, we're going to probably have to call it here for the night. As much fun as it is watching Allison and Dee battle it out, I think both of them would probably agree they'd rather have a couple of other challengers in here, right? Make it a little bit more fun. So we might hold off and try another round another time. But I want to hear from Jason Wise Singer, from Gina, from Mom, and let me know what technical issues you had, okay? So, yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the chat from them at all. They must have had some massive challenges going on there. Well, I want to thank you for being here. Allison and Dee, thank you so much. You are really true Disney fans. You were absolutely fantastic. We'll try and do another one of these soon. Now, just to let everybody know, I'm having Facebook issues. So you might have noticed that when you went to the event. Hopefully the event was still up. It must have been because you were able to get in here. But my Facebook account has been improperly shut down. So I've got the dispute out there. I'm sure it's going to get rectified. I just don't know how long it takes to rectify something like that. They've said, I've heard as much as a couple of days to a couple of weeks to a month. I don't know. So I might not be on Facebook for a little while, which means you might not be hearing from me because I don't think I can get in contact with any of you in any way other than through Facebook. The best thing you can do, if I even attempt to do one of these things before my Facebook account is turned back on, is subscribe to my YouTube channel here. That way you should be notified at least when I'm going live. You can check periodically and see if I've got one scheduled because it'll show up and let you know when these things are scheduled. And just to let everybody know, the reason I think the reason that my Facebook account has been shut down is I think they're bots that search for things that are don't fit the community standards. I think it looked like they found an old group that I had together for a board game that we play called Secret Hitler of all things. I hope YouTube's not. It's called Secret H. Okay, and it didn't like that for reasons that are totally understandable. But it's a board game group, and that just happens to be what the game is called. And I had gotten a notification for that last night saying that didn't fit into the community standards. And as I was getting ready to go in there and check that out and just get rid of that group because we haven't even communicated in there in almost a year, my whole account just got shut down. So now all I can do is dispute it. But I know once a human being looks at it, they will see, oh, this is not some sort of nasty group of people, and so that's why I have no doubt that my account will be back up. It's just a matter of when. All right, that's a great game, says Allison. Yeah, isn't it? It is. Secret H is a great game. Terrible title. I went the longest time, Allison, without buying that game, solely because I didn't like the title. I didn't want to own a game that was called that, and now look what's happening. Now I'm in Facebook jail. Because I play that game. But once I played it once at a friend's house, I loved it so much I had to buy it. And it's a game that we love playing. One of my other friends, Jason, one of my three Jason friends, it's his favorite game in the whole world to play. So, all right, with that, there's a Marvel version called Hail Hydra. Yes, I've heard of that. Actually, now that would be kind of fun. As long as the game mechanic is pretty much the same, maybe, slight difference here or there for thematic things. I would totally check that game out, absolutely. All right. So with that, thank you, Dee. Thank you, Allison. I get the impression Jason Wise, Singer, Gina, and Mom are not even in here anymore. Hopefully, I will hear from them about what went wrong, and we'll make sure that everything works better next time. Until then, everybody, have a great rest of the night. I appreciate you being here, and that's it. Yeah, just go do your thing. Go do Disney stuff. Go. I really appreciate you being here. All right. Let's sign off. Yeah, it doesn't like that. How about signing off?